Good afternoon. This is Kiana, media correspondent with Bean Soup Times. And on this wonderful day in Chicago, we have with us the CEO, Toyin Kolawole of Iya Foods. Toyin, are you there with us?
I am here. How are you? Thank you for having me.
Oh, I am so happy to have you, and I'm so grateful that you accepted this interview. We're so excited to hear about Iya Foods. So tell us, Toyin, tell us about Iya Foods.
So Iya Foods is an Illinois company, and we focus on authentic African-inspired food products. We have 4 categories of products that we sell. We sell through Mariano's. We're about to start with Joel Oscar. We're on Amazon. We sell on our website, iyafoods.com. And we have 4 categories. We have simmer sauces, which are 100% produced in the United States with locally sourced ingredients. And it's a simmer sauce that's very popular in West Africa. We use it with rice. We use it to make stew. You can use it in eggs. Just put a little bit in your eggs and scramble it. It's doing really, really well. It's made out of roasted red bell peppers, red onions, so all the ingredients are things that you're familiar with. It's just a combination that makes it maybe a new experience. We have gluten-free flours. We have plantain flours. For those who don't know what a plantain is, like, it looks like a big banana, but you kind of cook it the way you would a potato. So you could either boil it, mash it, fry it. You can do a bunch of stuff with it, similar to potato. We have the flour version of that. It's awesome as in baked products. I use it for my kids' chocolate cake. It's great in pancakes. It's great in soups. We have another flour we have is tiger nut. It's called tiger nut, but it's actually not a nut. It's a root vegetable that is very popular in West Africa, also very popular in Spain. And then we have beans flour, something we eat a lot of in West Africa. The third category of product we have is dried hibiscus flowers. It's literally sun-dried hibiscus flowers. You can use it in teas, in cocktails. We have some hair folks, bloggers using it for hair. I don't know what what it does, but people use it for their hair as well. A bunch of stuff. It's very clean, very popular in the clean eating community. And finally, we have our spices and seasonings. We have 16 of those. About 8 of them sell in Mariano's, and we have everything available online on our website.
Oh, my goodness. That is a plethora of things that Iya Foods offer. And, this sounds so interesting. And it's also an awesome product. No MSG, no gluten. That is awesome. So, Toyin, Iya Foods have made a year. Congratulations to you. How are you celebrating that year?
Well, it's kind of like a period. They were turning a year, so we actually turned a year at the end of February. But very quickly, I wanted to clarify. Some of our spices do have MSG, about 5 of them. But for the 5 spices that have MSG, we have the MSG-free version. So people can get our entire line of products MSG-free. So I quickly clarify that. So we turned a year at the end of February, and it's been exciting. When we started this company, what we wanted to do was just kind of get the same kind of success that you would see with like Indian food, Mexican food, Italian food, and it's very personal to me. Founding this company is very personal to me. One of the things that I feel like one way you can teach people about a region, about a culture, about a people is through food. My kids have never been to Mexico, but they love Mexican food. There's a lot you can learn about a people, a particular culture in a very positive way through food. And that's something I felt that there's still a lot of work to be done to teach people, what Africa is about, the beautiful food we have there, and the cultures in Africa. And food is a great way to do that. So that's one of the things we set out to do as a company. And a year in, it's been amazing to see how people have embraced the products. If you look at the American consumer, you have different categories of American consumers, but specifically African-American consumers. This has been fantastic. If you take the Mariano's in Bronzeville, for example, we're constantly selling out. Every time we do samplings, we have people walk up to us and say, I came into the store today just to pick up your sauces, just to pick up your spices. It's been I would say a deeper level connection that I'm really grateful for, that I'm very excited about, because it was something that was very that I thought about when I was starting the company. It's a way to bridge a lot of those bridges that had been there, but somehow we don't seem to be crossing. I thought food was a great way to do that. So it's been an exciting experience, and we're really grateful for our consumers, particularly within the African American community.
Oh, my God, that is awesome, Toyin. And, you know, you are absolutely correct when you say you learn the culture through food. And, I mean, your spices, all of them seem like they would please the palate. Which one is your most popular?
It depends on the channel. So when we think about grocery brick and mortar stores, sauces are doing well. In terms of spices, the jollof rice does really well. Jollof rice is one of those things where if you ask any West African, particularly from Nigeria, from Ghana, from Senegal, from Ivory Coast, it's a very popular dish. And what that is it's rice cooked in a combination of savory peppers, tomatoes, onions, and spices. And it's like a rice pilaf. The Portuguese have a version of that. In Spain they have a version of that. Same thing in Mexico, but we have a version of that in West Africa, and it's really, really popular. It's been really fun to see people take to that. So we sell out very consistently out of our jollof rice seasoning. It's awesome. You can use it with the sauce, or you can use it on its own in rice. We have customers who are using it with sweet potatoes. We have customers who are using it in a bunch of stuff, and it's doing really well. A close second would be the chicken peri-peri, and I think a reason for that is peri-peri. It's something a lot of people have heard of somehow because it's very popular in South Africa as well. Peri-peri is actually Swahili for pepper. So most of our spices are virtually all of them actually are very spicy. But the difference in the spiciness that is Africa is you have flavor as well. So it's not just hot for being hot, just for hot's sake. It's actually really flavorful. So you have multiple layers every single time you use our spices, and you can use it in a wide variety of stuff.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, I cannot wait to try these spices and seasonings. I'm very excited. Everything you have talked about on this interview sounds so delicious. So tell the audience, how can you be reached?
They can reach me at hello@iyafoods.com. That's pretty easy to remember. It's HELLO@IYAFOODS. You can follow us on Instagram. We're at Iya Foods. We're also on Facebook, and we're also on Twitter. We're going to do a few giveaways for Easter. And just to welcome this, spring, we're going to do a few giveaways. So follow us on Instagram for that. Again, it's at Iya Foods. You can send us a private message. You can email us. We're very good at responding to customers one-on-one.
Okay, there you have it. Toyin Kolawole of Iya Foods.